Hey, what's up, party people? Mr. Schwarman here, and I am going to be using this video to show you how to take a file that you've made in Fusion, a 3D model, and put it onto Lightburn, the software we use to cut it on the laser. So first thing you have to do is have some version of your 3D file. What you've seen here that I've done is I have created my test beam station here, and then I have assembled it over here. Then what I did is I created a sketch here where I took those and I need a sketch. It's really important that you have a sketch. If you don't know how to use the project geometry tool, you'll want to look that up, project geometry. But it's important that you have a sketch. You could also do it from original sketches if you have those. You will take that sketch and you will right click it and say export DXF. DXF is a two-dimensional drawing file, and that's what Lightburn is going to be looking for. So I'm going to click export DXF. Inches are fine. All this visible in this case is fine. I'll click OK. And then I want to pay attention to where it's saving. I want to give it maybe a name that I'll know. So maybe I'll call it, my laser or my test station parts. It's a DXF. That's the file type I want. It automatically, Fusion often wants to save it to your Fusion cloud, but you want to save it locally to your computer. So pay attention to where you save it. So I select the Save to My Computer box here. And I can see here it's saving in my Documents folder. That's fine as long as I know that's where it is. If I want, I can click the three dots and navigate and change it somewhere else. So I'm going to click Save. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Lightburn. Lightburn looks like this. If this is the first time you've used Lightburn, it might ask you to import your laser preferences file. That is a file that you should have access to two ways if you do get that pop-up. One is if you go to your File Explorer and go to this PC and go in your drives, you should, under Users, have one that says, I believe, Teacher. I don't because this is my computer. And in there is a laser file. If you can't find it there or it's not there, I have also uploaded it for you to Schoology, this boss laser lbdev.lbdev. That's the file type. So if you were to click this on Schoology, and click it again here, that would force it to download. So now I have that in my downloads folder if I needed it. I've already got it up in Lightburn, and I see I've got two instances, so I'm going to close one. So I didn't need to do that, but that's where you would find it. Big tool you're going to do right here in Lightburn is this one. This fourth from the left is the import button. If I click that, it's now going to be looking for a DXF. So I'm going to remember where I saved it. I saved it in my Documents folder. I'm going to click Documents. I'm going to scroll past my folders and find test station parts. That's what I just saved it as. See there, 10/9/25, 12:57 p.m. Just did it. I'll click Open, and it will import it. One thing to be careful about is this, assuming you made it in Fusion, is the right size. I could scale it up or scale it down if I click those corners, but I don't want to do that because I like the size it was. So I'm going to undo. I believe that's the right size. So now I've got this in here. A few things I need to do. One thing I need to do is set the cut settings over here on the right. So I'll just show you right now for the 1/8 inch MDF material we're using. These settings are okay, 20 speed, 85 power. If you go much lower in power, it might not cut through. If you go much higher in speed, it might go too fast and not cut all the way through. So, and I can change that by clicking there, and I can either click down here and type, I can press these arrows, or I can double click it and I get a menu here. A lot of different ways to show it. Then if I'm happy with that, I'm going to say Save UD5 file. UD5 is the file type the laser reads. I'm going to click that. I'm going to give it some name. I would want to have some kind of removable media like a flash drive in here that I would save it to. I don't have one, so I'm not going to save it, but that is how you do it.